All praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Shai Bishim Kokodash. Call all you Wahwa Allahana Yahweh Bashem Shai Bishim Kokodash. And giving, of course, double honors to the elder apostles, the elder bishops, the great millstone who wall. Peace and salutations to the elect, Psalm 144,000 prophets. 12,000 choice men of each of the 12 tribes of Israel have been bestowed this knowledge, this truth, to preach the rest of the remnant of the 1/3 of the elect. Israelites, remember when the children who are no prophets, that will have the faith in Yahweh Shemel Shai. Shemel Mappa is a Mappa from the Great Millstone Plaintables Camp, located here in the city of Philadelphia. Coming again with another wee lesson. We got a video here. One of the elder brothers in the camp, Yakalba, pardon me, Yakalba. He actually had covered it. Now, original video, I believe, is off of 6 ABC, which it says, "What is the future of fashion district in Philadelphia as after owner files bankruptcy and relinquishes shop?" Or it's a shopping center lit, but we'll go into the actual video posting and we'll speak on it.
Shopping could soon look a lot different across the area. The Pennsylvania Real Estate Investment Trust has filed for bankruptcy for the second time. The company owns multiple shopping centers in the area. This includes Cherry Hill Mall, Plymouth Meeting Mall, and also Willow Grove Mall. Action News reporter Walter Perez talking with shoppers about what this could mean for their shopping experience.
Despite the current trends, there are still people who enjoy going to the malls like the Fashion District Philadelphia in Center City. They like buying items in person to avoid waiting for that delivery.
And pretty much, mostly, a lot of time people will go to this mall. They have a big AMC theater inside it, which I mean, me and the Ak have been to. They had the Dolby Cinema or Dolby Digital, everything pretty much tech cutting edge cinema sound technology in the theater. Visually, it's good compared to other in theaters. I mean, actually, it's like the best that I seen. Yeah, they have it in this particular mall in one of the sections.
I go to this mall damn near every day. This is one of my favorite malls to go to.
And he from Fairhill, which, I mean, you could look up Fairhill section. That might be like kind of near Olney or something like that, like Poppy Land, as I call it. Yeah, so Fairhill is in east side of North Philly section of Philadelphia. It's like Allegheny. See, I'm gonna look at the geographic. As of 2010, they got mainly, as they say, Hispanics. Mostly gonna be Ephraim down there. Exactly. Neighborhood is mostly made up of Ephraim, so-called Puerto Rican, but it has also significant population of, Dominicans, Simeon, Cubans, Manessa, Colombians, Asher, Brazilian Asher. That's those particular tribes. Their biblical names, as well as other so-called Hispanics. Poverty rate is 61%. So the neighborhood is also nicknamed El Centro de Oro, which is Spanish for a center of gold, and it is considered to be the center of the city's Hispanic community. So basically, it's like I'm trying to see if it's like Fifth Street area too. Like, what's the borders and all that? Bordered by Front Street East, front to east, Germantown Avenue, 10th to west, Allegheny Ave to north, Cumberland to the south. So, I'm sure they're not even really showing it on here. But yeah, I had to ask maybe a brother or something like that. They got But yeah, anyway. Well, I guess they call it the Badlands too. You know, so just a part of basically North Philly. Let's put it that way. So, you know, you got this particular Jake Ephraimite or something. You know, probably another Ephraimite. Which a lot of these Ephraimites don't got access to buying stuff online anyway. So a lot of them would buy stuff in stores.
Prefer walking into the store because online you have to wait.
Yeah, you gotta wait. They want it now. Especially knowing women, how much they're in pleasure and how they want things now and they can't wait.
I'm impatient.
But today's announcement that the Pennsylvania Real Estate Investment Trust, commonly referred to as PREIT, has filed for bankruptcy for the second time in 3 years, casts a shadow on the Fashion District's future. While PREIT's portfolio still includes local shopping centers like the Cherry Hill Mall, Plymouth Meeting Mall, and the Willow Grove Park, this most recent Chapter 11 filing gives full ownership of the Fashion District to Santa Monica-based developer Macerich. While there's no public knowledge of a solid plan or a contract being signed, future plans for this property could include a $1 billion NBA arena for the 76ers.
And this arena thing has been something that I remember when I was younger. It got around like 8th Street, like 8th and Market area. They got this big, huge PPA lot there. And I remember they were talking about they wanted, this is so long ago, before they even had it was just a gallery, which they redesigned the gallery and made it the Fashion District. But they were talking about that the 76ers putting a stadium back then. You know, so it's like the same plan basically going down. And we know what that just come with. That just come with bread and circus. That's just bread and circus. So they're giving these people entertainment, rich entertainment and fun, just to keep them off of, docile off of the truth that this place is in a great decline.
For now, though, PREIT officials have notified tenants, vendors, and employees at the Fashion District that they would not be impacted by this development anytime in the near future.
Yeah, but that doesn't promise you that in a very, very soon future, which time is short, the Lord shorten the days for the elect's sake, they could just lie to them outright. You know, tell them, okay, well, you know, really, we thought that we're gonna keep your jobs, but we're gonna shut all this down and sell this to somebody else, and they're gonna open up a stadium.
Meanwhile, many of the shoppers we spoke with say shopping online is simply too convenient to resist.
It's mostly online, and I live out in Exton. The Exton Mall is pretty much empty. So to go to a mall, you go to King of Prussia.
So yeah, there you go. Because the spirit of this place is declining. Everything is declining with this place. I mean, the malls, it's similar. You go to, what is it, Philly Mills, which is like an outlet. You call it like it used to be Franklin Mills. That place is through. I mean, I went and walked in there like a couple years ago, and it was like nobody in there. I remember that place was like packed with people. Every section of the mall was packed with people, and it was everybody was able to shop and people hanging out in there, and it was just like a magical thing just to go to the mall. Now, these days, like I say, it's pretty. Like I say, I'll be like, is this place even open? Like, what's going on? Like me and the one brother go to see these movies at that cinema, and you'd be like, damn, how these people even making it? There's barely any foot traffic in there. All this items and stuff, but nobody to really sell it to. So I can see why most of them different stores fail.
So I just order my stuff online because I don't got time.
Now, according to
and you can get what you want online. You don't have to be limited to what in stores.
published reports, officials from Crete are hopeful this financial reorganization, including shedding this property, will reduce its debt load by $880 million, putting its other properties in a better position to compete with the world of online shopping.
So there you go. They're cutting back because, they have hit bankruptcy. Which, as we gonna go into, bankruptcy is defined by it actually helps people who can no longer pay their debts get a fresh start by liquidating assets. They will use this property to pay their debts or creating a repayment plan. Because a lot of money was put up to put together that fashion district, and then, like I say, ain't nobody really going there and buying nothing. Philly is through. I was in a donut shop the other day. Hey, don't ask me why was I in a donut shop. It was just random. But what ended up happening, getting a couple of donuts. Which I don't eat donuts on a consistent basis, but I just went there because it was in my old neighborhood. And this is in Frankfurt section of Philadelphia. And the people there look like Moabites. I believe they may be Jake in there, but they it's like foreigners. Speckled bird, looking like the heathen nation of Moab. But I went in there and I remember this place had so much donuts. They got a couple trays of donuts, and it's like I asked for one of each of the donuts they had, and I asked for say for example you ask for an apple fritter and then you get a honey bun. I said specifically give me one of those I think I might have called it a honey bun or she said cinnamon roll. She pump faked. She didn't even get it. She said it she was gonna get it and acted like she was gonna get it, and she got the other donut and didn't put it in there because there was only 2 left. And if I took that one, and with these whatever her current customers that come through, and she only got one left, and then another customer come in and they miss out, she might not have no customer because I don't go to that place on a consistent basis. And it's I was sitting there thinking, I'm like, well, I got that, and that was only $5.50 with a hot chocolate. I mean, how much real money they get really making out of there? They might not even see $100 in a day in that place. Jake ain't really spending no money in these neighborhoods and stuff like that. Like I said, they spending their money online, if anything, or just, but a lot of their money ain't theirs. It's just, like I said, they done got credit cards and they just issuing, getting these debts, these credit card debts, swiping up lines of credit.
Reporting from Center City, Walter Perez for Action News at 10 on PHL 17.
And that's it. And that mall is known for like flash mobs going down and all that. So yeah, the place is through. Let me get the precepts and we can get out of here. This place is just finished, man. It's all the way finished, man. Pardon me, I'm trying to look for this preset that I want. This is the book, 2nd Ezra 16, starting at verse 37. And it says, "Behold, the plagues draw nigh," these curses, "and are not slack, as when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son, with 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her, which pains when the child cometh forth. They slack not for not a moment. Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side." And these are part of sorrows and mourning. When the stores that open, they quickly close up, leaving people in their future, pretty much bleak. It says that these plagues are not slack. Okay, so we ain't gotta wait for it. Like they trying to say, act as if like things are gonna go long and then they're gonna come up. Hey, these properties are hitting now. You don't gotta wait that much longer. This place is finished. Soon Yahweh shall be here. It says, "O my people, hear my word. Make you ready to thy battle, and in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth." And it's the point. He that selleth, let him be as he that fleeth away, and he that buyeth as one that will lose. And we know most of these places, they have to buy goods to be able to sell things for a profit here in America. But let him be one that buyeth, he that buyeth as one that will lose. And lose it. Your business, lose everything. You got people that going into these stores and stealing the merchandise that you can't even sell, and they selling it back on the street just for drug money. They got a lot of problem with loss of prevention in them stores. He that occupieth merchandise, as he that hath no profit by it, and he that buildeth as that shall not dwell therein. He that soweth as if he should not reap, so also he that planteth the vineyard as he that shall not gather the grape. So this place is finished. It's through. You don't have to really worry about this place being around that much longer. A damn business that's literally a whole mall is gonna close. Let's look up, when did they build this fashion district, which is a dumb idea. It opened on September the 9th, 2019. 4 years ago. Okay. But the gallery itself opened up in 1977. All right. You got some good stats they had said. They got this the Pennsylvania Real Estate Investment acquired the gallery in 2003. And at its peak had over 130 stores. Remember Strawbridges? They got it where you could just get there with SEPTA regional rails and SEPTA trains. Had a little eating course, but the place is through, man. Former anchors, Strawbridges, which is like Macy's, Gimbels, JCPenney, Kmart, closed in 2014, Central 21. Former anchors. Okay. They got Giant, Primark, which is a store. Got the movie theater, Round One Entertainment. I'm not sure what that is. And look, you got, like I say, you got the SEPTA. But this place is finished, man. It's just amazing just seeing it, man. It just, we really living it. Let me see. Let me get another preset. There's other presets, but we'll get into that another time. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 13 and 3. In the day when the keepers of the house should tremble, the economist, and the strong men bow themselves, and the grinders cease, because they are few jobs out there. Okay. Now, them closing down a whole mall is really what's the reason of employing people if we're not making money? There's no reason. We're wasting the utilities. We're wasting our time here. People are buying stuff online. I just seen a woman and possibly her daughter delivering for packages for Target. Okay, in an SUV. These jobs, normal conventional jobs, are becoming a thing of the past too. And those that look out of the windows be darkened. Yeah, the future is bleak. And the doors shall be shut in the street when the sound of grinding is low to work. Okay. You're gonna have these places just gonna be shutting down shop, man. It's over. It says, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. Alright? Music becoming shite, degenerating. And that's self-explanatory. You don't got it. You can just turn on the radio and hear what the hell they talking about, and it's just pure nonsense. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 10 and 5. It says, there is an evil which I have seen under the sun, as error which proceedeth from the ruler. And like I said, you have the ruler is a base man, Esau. And like you would think, okay, well, they build and redesign an entirely new set up for a mall, but that mall itself, from the even its inception, was under a whole retail apocalypse. So it's like, that's confusion. You know, that's error, because you pushing towards that to the people to think as if America's prospering. America's on its fall. You seen Satan fall from heaven, or what is it? Satan falling. Just Esau's. And he said unto him, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven. Yeah, falling from his rulership. All right, falling from his position. Esau is Satan, the enemy and adversary. All right, he is falling. All right, losing his power. Let's go into falling in Greek. Descend from a higher place to a lower. Yeah, this place is going down. Okay. Fall out. Cast down from the state of prosperity, and that's pipto in Greek. So again, it is to be cast down from a state of prosperity, and that's what's going down with America. Being cast down from a place of prosperity, and you got it replaced with what? Illusion. Like I say, they can show shots of people walking with bags, but you know, you had people walk with bags upon bags upon bags. But that's the lesson. Shalom to you, like.